He's got that beautiful cut shot that he could go ahead and hit it, maybe right at the end of his stand here with a cut and work it towards the hole. And we know he can make that cut.
I think the greatest of people that have ever been in society, they were never versions of someone else. They were themselves. It's the great tragedy. People employed in ways that don't fully tap everything they do best in life.
Deep down in your heart, you know that you're not living to your potential. And life is now something you're just getting on with.
See, I look around at people so often, they're so unhappy, and I think the reason is that they don't ever win the game of life. It's a game they feel like they can't win, like they're always losing. And the reason, number one, is they don't know the purpose of the game.
That's why people wake up in a rut. Their life has no purpose, no meaning. They're not morning people. I'm just not a morning person. You're not a morning person because you're not living in your purpose. See, you hate waking up because you're waking up and you don't know the reason. You're waking up and you don't have no design in mind.
Just stop and think about what's most important. Think about why you're here. You are here for a reason. There's something for you to do and be here.
Take a look at what burns on the inside of you.
You've got to find what you love.
What burns in your heart is important for you to pay attention to, because it never goes away.
Start to realize there is something inside of you that is never ending. There's something inside of you that is unchangeable. And that's the part of you that knows what is right, what to do, and why you're here.
The only way to be truly satisfied is to love what you do. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it.
The most stable thing that a man can do is to listen to his heart and to follow it.
Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become.
But you see people successful soaring by, and you want to soar. But you got to jump.
You gotta find something within. And when you find out what your why is,
you don't sleep day or night to get it.
People who are running toward their dreams, life has a special kind of meaning.
when you find your why, you find a way to make it happen.
When you truly need something, you find a way. And you stop at nothing to reach it.
What you will realize is that you have greatness within you. What you'll realize is that you're more powerful than you could ever begin to imagine.
We're all dying. What are you dying to do?
What is your true purpose on this earth?
The two most important days of your life.
What's taking place here?
And the day you learn why.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Super Friday. My name is Julius Kabanda from Uganda, and I'm your MC tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we have different leaders on the call tonight, and we shall be breaking this amazing opportunity for you. My friend here in Masaka says, process by process. And today is really an amazing, special day here in my city, in Masaka, because we are really enjoying because our city is going to be having one of its greatest blessed day tomorrow. And it's one of the things I enjoy so much. And sooner than later from here, I'll be taking my journey to a certain other city, right? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I want to recognize different leaders on the call. Welcome, Coach J, one of our leaders from South Africa. I've seen Leader Brenda. All right, that's Leader Brenda from South Africa. Happy to have you onto the call tonight. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, hey, it's fire. If you don't have your friend, your brother, I see Mr. Mubiru Spirit, one of our co-hosts, is already into the call. I think Coach J will be able to take him to the position. I see Leader Brenda. I see Leader Tracy. Oh, my God. Different leaders on the call. I see my brother, my friend, Leader Maxwell from Indonesia onto the call. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to recognize the different people onto the call. Leader Alpha, I see Leader Anna from Swaziland. Blessing. This one is a hard name, huh? I might bite my tongue. Someone saying, Julius, could you get your camera on? Could you get your camera on? Could you get your camera on? All right. Okay, my camera. Hey, I'm here. I'm here. Hey, someone is saying someone is speaking around him. I'm here. Hey, some people tell me, Julius, why don't you fear to get yourself on the camera, my friend? This is real opportunity. You know, there is one scam company I was doing. I'm not saying I'm a scammer. It's one scam company I was doing. And it reached a time, it had 99 signs of closing. So when it came to this scam company, we are planting trees. Now, we are planting trees online, and the CEO of the company had promised us to pay us via a certain new token. Now, it came to a time, and this token was said to be on, I think, was it Trust Wallet? You connect to Trust Wallet, then to Binance, there the token is there. Now it reached a time, I checked for my tokens, they were not coming through. Now people were needing Zoom. This time around, I was no longer coming by face. Why? Because the people were eating me as if I was the owner of the company. Now I discovered that any business you do and you are sending your money to someone whose wallet, you have lost. And you know what? Later, after losing in that one, I joined this one, the so-called ecosystems. We are bringing the best coin in the market. You better purchase in our ecosystem. And we have a biggest community. There is an ecosystem I joined. Yeah. This coin is we are going to release on the Pancake Swap. We are about to release on Binance. So buy before. I had to take time, learn the Pancake Swap very, very well. So that day, the day came, it's tomorrow morning. I had to sleep on the phone. Tomorrow, very early in the morning, we are going to be releasing the token. Those that are ready are going to become multi-millionaires. You know what? I even had to get a little of my savings, start enjoying, because, gentlemen, I had over 20 million tokens. And I was ready. This guy said each token, by the time it gets on the market, it will be worth around $50. I calculated, I divided, I saw my car, hey, I had become a millionaire in one day. And you know what? I slept on the phone. Guys, the time came and these guys released the token onto the Pancake Swap. It just raised once. It was like a rug pull, everything out the next few minutes. I called the guy who introduced me into the business. Sir, what's happening? My 20 million tokens are getting to zero. What can I do to save my future and my life? The guy told me, cool down, everything will be okay. As I speak right now, it's over, yeah. The tokens are there in the ecosystem, but I no longer now dream to be a millionaire with those tokens. Ladies and gentlemen, blockchain and DeFi currency, please think about becoming a millionaire when the money is in your own wallet. But these things, this guy keep on promising, you will die poverty for nothing. And the challenge is, I'm like any other African, I don't learn. After that one, I join another one. And that one I joined before I saw Royal Q was a good one, and it was a good one. Why do I say like that? Because they also had the same promise. You know, these guys and CEOs of this company, they have a way they speak to you, and I transferred my BNB. This time I thought, since it is BNB, this BNB could make me a multi-millionaire. I got some money, I bought BNB in my Binance account, transferred again to this another ecosystem. Now, the sweetness about this ecosystem, that I was joining, it had a big profile on Telegram. Hey, 10,000 people, messages pumping, excitement. This one you have just, when I entered, the excitement was too high in the Telegram group. Then it went so high on Facebook. Everybody is saying, this is the best. Then I watched a live presentation in a certain country. I think it was Dubai. And this guy was speaking about the biggest ecosystem. We are bringing a robot. They talked about, we are developing. Hey, I said, now, this one, even if it needs a loan, I need to take a loan. It seems richness has come to its way. Like any other African, I joined this one. Up to now, ladies and gentlemen, this guy has promised us we are going to be selling in phases. First phase, the coin will go to 0.2. Second phase, the coin will go to 0.3. Third phase, the coin will go to $5. Fourth phase, we are going to release. I said, oh my God. Hardly had I known about, we are going to release this coin on the market cap, and by the time it reaches market cap, all of you are going to be multi-millionaires. Up to now, we are still dreaming. These guys are still promising. Which means, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why we have invited you here, let me mute this one. I'm just the MC. The reason why we have invited you here is to save your future and do the reality. All else, you will keep dreaming like me, and at the end of the day, you remain broke. And people ask me, Julius, why did you keep on dreaming? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm one of the people that hate employment. Why do I hate to be employed? And this is why I left employment. As a person who went to school with my medical background, I got employed in a certain clinic. I'll never forget. This clinic is located in Kampala, at a certain building. Now, this guy employed me, gave me, I'm about to start. 1 minute, I'm opening up. The presenters are getting ready. I'm just the MC. This guy, I'm very good at delivering mothers. Very good. That's one of my best skills. By the way, very good at delivering mothers. So this guy gave me the job, and he told me, every Wednesday, I used to examine mothers, and these mothers loved me so much because of the care. You know, the care when a gentleman is working on a lady, it's extra. You don't know. I can care, surely. I can care. You don't, please, the pain will go. I'm not speaking with bad heart. You know, it's like these ladies were feeling comfortable. So they used to deliver. Every lady that used to deliver in this guy's hospital used to pay $300. Now, you know what? When it comes to the salary, I've delivered the 50 women in a month. This guy gets off around the $120. He pays me. I calculated 50 times $300. I saw what this guy made. And me who did the hard work, I was only paid alongside 120. I said, sir, starting next week, I'm not coming back. I better die on the streets, but I cannot be used with all my knowledge. So I entered the streets and I joined network marketing. Hey, here you just open your mouth and become a multi-millionaire. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to be plain white with you. I'm a millionaire in my country. I've made close to $70,000 in the last 8 months in this business. I live a sweet life. I do what I want. And you know what? I have my nice car, I have my nice house. And you know, I decide what I want to do now every time. And like I've told you, I'm traveling to watch a match in Kampala tomorrow. And you know what? I've made my car full, I've done the service. And after this, off I go. I like this lifestyle. You know, you decide what you want, where you want to be, and who you want to stay with, and you decide your association. So we invited you here to come and look at a business that has the power and the potential to change your life around. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to invite the first speaker tonight, right? The first speaker tonight. And this person I'm going to invite is going to just do the introduction to cryptocurrency. Is there a real crypto? Yeah, you need to know. Is there real crypto or there are things that look like crypto? Hey, I've suffered with things that look like crypto. Every time people promise me and I wanted to become rich. So I want to invite the first gentleman who's going to explain what is cryptocurrency, what is Bitcoin? Because most of you, I'm doing a Bitcoin investment company. The date will close as if it is yours. It's the day you understand. Allow me to invite the first speaker on this call tonight. This gentleman is a coach to the many. He's going to explain about cryptocurrency. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to invite my brother, my friend from South Africa, none other than Coach J into the house to talk about cryptocurrency. Welcome, my brother. All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Leader Julius. Awesome stuff, man. Lovely to be here. I see we are 71 participants in the house. I hope that all the leaders on the call is sharing the link. We look to fill up this call. Hopefully, we can have this call more than 100 participants before the actual presentation begins. It's an absolute pleasure. So before I start, I just wanted to find out, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to find out if you can raise your hand. It's your first time that you're hearing about Royal Q. You haven't gotten involved yet with Royal Q. You still need to purchase your robot. If it is your first time, please go ahead and raise your hand. All right, let us see some hands. All right, okay, that's 2 people so far. That's Mr. Bonvent and Mr. Yuan. Nice, man, nice. You know, sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, even if we're going to see one person on the call raise their hand and they're saying that they haven't gotten involved yet with Royal Q, we know for the fact that after the call, you're definitely going to activate your robot. The reason being is because you don't want to miss out. You don't want to miss out on a money printing machine. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't take this opportunity with both hands, you're definitely going to miss out. So happy to have all of you here on the call. I see we have Mr. Johnny, who hasn't activated his robot as well. So welcome to the call. We're happy to have all of you here tonight. All right, so before we can actually understand what cryptocurrency is all about, ladies and gentlemen, we need to understand what blockchain is, all right? So I'm sharing my screen now with you guys just to give you guys a brief introduction to cryptocurrency and what is a blockchain. Well, guys, in a word, a database. If you know what we're talking about when we talk about an Excel spreadsheet, you're more than halfway to understanding blockchains. But let's not make the mistake of contextualizing them as something trivial, right? Everyone knows, or at least most people know about cryptocurrency, but they don't know enough, all right? So the reality is quite the opposite. Blockchains have a number of technological tricks up their sleeves and hold implications so powerful that make world governments flinch. You can see what's going on in the world today. People are saying that we're going to experience World War III. We don't know, but these databases may be used for everything from tabulating a vote to tracking the price of crude oil. But the most popular blockchain use case by far is as a decentralized ledger for cryptocurrency transactions. Blockchain was invented by an unknown individual or a group of people. Nobody knows this, ladies and gentlemen, and this person or group of people go by the name of Satoshi Nakamoto. So if you didn't know, now you know, all right? So there was a technical white paper published in 2008, and it breaks down the whats and the whys of blockchain as a software centerpiece that supports Bitcoin, BTC. Most people know Bitcoin, but do they really understand it? The world's first blockchain-based cryptocurrency, ladies and gentlemen, available to everyone anywhere around the world as long as you have a cryptocurrency wallet. So only one blockchain contains all of the world's Bitcoin transactions, but every blockchain has the same special set of skills. Specifically, they are formed on the basis of a decentralized network. It takes a number of independent individuals to work together to perpetuate the network. And data stored in the blockchain is unchangeable. This means you not only have access to the present value of a cell in this database, but you have access to every instance of that cell's previous data. You may also hear this blockchain characteristic called immutability or uncensorability, but it fundamentally means blockchain transactions are impossible to forge. Now, this is all driven by what we call cryptography. To get an entry-level understanding how cryptography and decentralization makes blockchains uncensorable, let's check out this example. A new transaction enters the blockchain and generates a hash, a long string of numbers and letters. The hash that's generated depends not only on the transaction's characteristics, but on the previous transaction's hash as well. Even the smallest of changes in a transaction generates an entirely new hash. Nodes, computers responsible for checking the validity of each transaction, inspects the hashes to make sure nothing has been forged. If most nodes approve a transaction, then that transaction gets written into a block. In the spreadsheet's analogy to blockchain, this is the moment where data actually enters a cell. Each block then refers to a previous block filled with the congruent information, and this chain of blocks forms a so-called blockchain. Now, here's some important things to keep in mind about blockchains. A blockchain is spread over a network of computer nodes. Each computer contains a complete copy of the blockchain. A blockchain regularly updates all nodes in its network at a regular interval. For example, the Bitcoin blockchain updates every 10 minutes. As soon as a new block is entered, it becomes permanent and cannot be changed. Only new entries can be added to it. The updates occur across all computers in the network at the same time, making it tough to hack a blockchain. Now, what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin launched in January 2009 as the first decentralized cryptocurrency. Without Satoshi Nakamoto to unveil Bitcoin, the cryptocurrency market that we know today simply would not exist. Bitcoin was conceived as a type of electronic cash that allows for sending payments from one party to another without any financial institutions or central authorities involved. It has become immensely successful in a short history, with a market cap in excess of $1 trillion. Actually, quite a bit more than that now at the present moment. Bitcoin's price is often considered the indicator of the health for the overall industry. What is Ethereum? Ethereum is the most popular alternative cryptocurrency to Bitcoin, but it's also a platform for building and launching uncensorable software applications called dApps. Ethereum has assumed a massive role within the market despite having a market cap that's just a fraction of Bitcoin's. Ethereum launched in July 2015 and has since become the world's most established open-ended decentralized software platform. Ethereum's decentralized software applications are made possible by smart contracts, which are self-executing contracts that represent the terms of an agreement between a buyer and a seller as computer code. Smart contracts running on Ethereum's blockchain are like autonomous computer that automatically runs a program when specific conditions are met, perhaps buying a set amount of cryptocurrency when that token hits a certain price. All right, okay, what are altcoins? The term altcoin is any cryptocurrency that isn't called Bitcoin or Ethereum.
Altcoins generally brand themselves as an improved alternative to Bitcoin, and they vary widely in terms of features and functions. There are over 6,000 altcoins in existence, and they have names like Litecoin, Algorand, Dogecoin, and beyond. What are stablecoins? Stablecoins are the price steady antidote to volatile cryptocurrencies like BTC. Stablecoins use one of a variety of methods to represent stable value on the blockchain. These are commonly pegged to major fiat assets like the US dollar. Bitcoin may be up today and down tomorrow, but stablecoins exist to capture and preserve value more intuitively. So why are cryptocurrencies the future? More people than ever are finding fault with the world's centralized fiat financial system, and it's perhaps best exemplified in Venezuela due to the ongoing political and socioeconomic tensions that began in 2016. Long story short, ladies and gentlemen, cryptocurrency is giving everyone anywhere around the world who has a smartphone the advantage to the disadvantage that centralized authorities like banks are giving to its people. Right? There's no centralized authority. We as the people give value to the different cryptocurrencies. So as we all know, we've moved from bartering to then gold and silver to then metal coins, and then of course paper money, and then of course from the paper money to the Visa, MasterCard, the plastic cards as we know it. And then, of course, ladies and gentlemen, the wallets that bring assets available to you and I. So we want you to sit back and relax. Ladies and gentlemen, listen attentively. For those who are new, I hope you have your notebook and pen to take some notes. And after the call, you'll feel even more confident before you get started with your Royal Q activation. Thank you so much. And over to my fellow co-host, who's going to be doing the presentation of the first half of Royal Q. Thank you so much.
Hey, welcome back from that sweet lecture. The first time I really was able to get the gist of what cryptocurrency is all about, I stopped doing ecosystem. Because I got to understand, like he has been able to explain, ladies and gentlemen, I got to understand what really this is all about and where I can be able to access. Meaning, if I have a smartphone, I can get charge of my funds. I really want to thank you, sir, Satoshi Nakamoto. Hey! Thank you for bringing a poverty killer called the crypto and the Bitcoin. I don't know you, whether you were a lady or a gentleman, but my friend, you redeemed my family from poverty. I would die working. I would die working. Hey! You know, let me tell you a funny story before I thank Coach J very clearly. Coach J, thank you so much for this knowledge. When I grew up, I used to see people they call Wazungu in my area. In my area where I grew up, you know me, I grew up in a village. Behind the village, where village people gather to solve village problems. Nothing more, nothing else. How they take alcohol was the main problem. Every evening, every man I bypass is drunkard. The next morning, I need to go to the garden. Grew up in universal primary education, and my mother told me, Julius, the best gift I'll give you in this world is education. What you are going to do, make sure you study very hard. Whenever I used to read a book, I used to read it like I will die tomorrow. When it comes to the class preps, I make sure I don't sleep. I understand from biology, I'm now in secondary level, chemistry, physics, calculating numbers, subtract them. And I really studied very hard. Then I became a medic, and I thought, oh, my son, now that you are a medic, we are done with everything. This world has no balance. I tell you, this world has no balance. This world has no balance. Because after school, the world was different. But thank you so much, Satoshi Nakamoto. Hey, your coming has done more good than harm. Who remembers those topics in school? And you know what? I was looking for something, I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, but when I went to school, I wanted two major things. The first thing was time freedom, the ability and the power. Now someone is unmuting. In my local language, they ask, who born you? Who born you? Please don't unmute your microphone. Coach J, could you mute everybody and don't allow them to unmute
For sure.
Because they will still unmute. Now, I spent so many years studying a lot of things that, okay, some people tell me they were important, but I've done my analysis. These things were so good, but they were intended to make me become employed. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, before I invite the second person to talk about trading cryptocurrencies, and that's none other than my brother, my friend, Mr. Mbiru Spirit. When I was school, I even sang a song, and this song was basically employment. When I grow up, I want to be a doctor. When I'll be a doctor, I will have been very successful. So every day in my village, people used to go to the university. And those guys that went to the university, I used to admire. Sir, you are from which university? By then, Makerere University in Uganda was one of the best universities. So I was dreaming. Whenever I used to study in school, dreaming, they asked me, which school? I'll be at Makerere University and I'll become a doctor. Hardly did I know. After with your degree, this world doesn't want to know. Your degree, better keep it. But this world wants to test your ability and your potential power to be able to make money. Now, the other thing I discovered, that this money has no words. Because when I became a medical doctor, I thought I could just sit in a restaurant. I tell people, hey, please. When you become a medic, you think you are very respected. Hey, please, can I have food? But I discovered they respect this paper. They respect the paper, and as long as you have it, some people are busy saying, money is not everything, my friend. It is like oxygen. You don't have it and see how you'll suffer. Now, I want to invite for you the first speaker into this call, and this gentleman is going to be talking about how to print the money and which tool to use to print the money. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me invite this gentleman. Also, this one is from a village behind a village. I didn't know that from his village they could come very important people like him. Because when he tells you the name of the village and you go on the Google map to search, my friend, you might not see it. Hey, people come from very far for sure. Allow me invite this gentleman, as a gentleman from Uganda. He is a V3 by rank, soon becoming a V4. He's a V6 material, Mr. Mbiru Spirit from Uganda. Sir, we are super duper excited to have you to learn about crypto trading. Welcome.
All right. Thank you, Elder Julius Kawanda Julius, for this wonderful opportunity you have given me. And I want to thank you for sharing me with this wonderful opportunity, because my life today is changing every second because of you. Ladies and gentlemen, I want also to thank Coach J for the beautiful introduction he has made. I believe if you've been listening to him, now you know what we are talking about. Okay, I recognize also the presence of different leaders all the way from different countries, and I recognize our guests tonight. I know we have someone who is new, and this is your first time to attend, and maybe this is your first time to know or to hear about cryptocurrency. I believe by the end of this session, your life will not remain the same. And I want you, immediately when I finish, or after the presentation, make sure you send
Mr. Mobiru is hitting me with a hearing problem. Okay. Now, Mr. Mobiru, you can unmute again, sir.
All right.
The room is well prepared. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, sir. Now, I've been in Rachel not for so long. I remember it was last year, August, when a friend of mine, Mr. Commander Julius, invited me to attend. Oh, actually, he never invited me. Let me speak the truth. This man, he never invited me. I invited myself after seeing him changing every second. So I realized that this man might have discovered something that is working money for him. Then I went at his home and I said, I don't know what you are doing, but I want to do them. Okay. Me, I started. That someone has given you a chance to first attend the presentation. Okay. So now I'm with V3 and I'm enjoying. The bit about this business, you start earning the day you start the business. I'm going to show you how you start. Okay. So allow me to share my screen. But before this business, I had done so many businesses, but I had never done any business that can pay me like Rachel. Okay, I had done a business of importing cars. I'd done farming. I'd done network marketing, where I was involved in companies where I could sell products in packages, but I never discovered any business that paying like Rachel. Because think about owning a tool on your phone. Okay, this is what you need. Owning apps on your phone and start earning. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, you only need 2 applications. You need Binance. If not Binance, someone can use Coinbase or Huobi Pro. Okay, and now you need a robot. And this case, it's not like the normal robots that someone can think about. This robot is in form of an application. This is the one. It's called Rachel. Okay, and this work is very simple. Is to buy and sell cryptocurrency on your behalf. So, ladies and gentlemen, for you to benefit in this business, you don't need to be an expert. Okay, you just need to buy your robot and sit and watch the profits as they are gathering on your account. That's why Mr. Kamanda said, today you are going to see a tool that manufacturing papers, not only papers, but the cryptocurrency. Okay, so allow me to share my screen so that you understand this better. Okay, my topic or my discussion tonight is going to be on crypto trading. How are we trading cryptocurrency? Already Coach J has already explained, and everyone, I believe, you now when they ask you what is cryptocurrency, you are in a position to answer. And now my emphasis, I'm going to talk about how are we trading cryptocurrency. Now someone is wondering that I've never done this before. How am I going to do it? Just relax, because very soon I'm going to introduce to you a machine in the form of a robot, and it's in the form of an application that you just need to install on your phone using your email address, and you start enjoying the crypto space. So, ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about crypto trading, some people don't understand. But when we talk about this, where they visit bank, some people, I believe you have ever seen this, where you find that when you have dollar, they can buy and give you your currency. Let me say that. Okay, here in Uganda, when you visit our banks, you find that they can buy different currencies of different countries. Okay, if you're from Kenya, if you want money from Kenya and you're in Uganda, and you have Ugandan money, you pay higher than what they are buying, which means in the exchange, that's how they end up making money. And now I'm going to show you how you can do such a business using your smartphone. Very simple. You just need only these two applications. One, you need Royalty, and this one is going to work as your, let me call it your work, okay? Because it is going to work on behalf. Whether you are sleeping, whether you are in office, for it is going to monitor the market 24 hours, okay? Another app that you need Binance or Hobby. These two applications, they are going to work as banks for your cryptocurrency. And it is where this robot, Royalty, where it is going to be buying and selling cryptocurrency on your behalf. And the bit about this, you don't need to have data. You don't need to have battery for this app to work, okay? It is a system where you just need to log in and check and see how it has done at a particular moment, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, as I continue, how does this robot work? How does this robot work? Someone may ask, how does it work? How am I going to benefit? Very simple. First of all, you need to register a robot. How are you going to register? You just need the link from your friend. And after the registration, you only need to pay 120. That's the money you need to buy a robot for a year. Okay? So this 120 USDT, it is for hiring the robot for 1 year. And then after activating the robot, it is going to be connected to these 3 app exchanges. It is you to decide, okay? You may decide to use Binance, you may decide to use Hobby or Coinbase according to your country's regulations. In some countries, they are using Binance. Other countries can use both Binance and Hobby. Other countries can use all. In some countries, they use Coinbase, especially those from America. And now, these exchanges, they are going to work as a store for your cryptocurrency. And it is where all your money will be kept. That means Royalty doesn't have any access to your money. I don't know whether you have ever had any company that has ever closed with people's money. Now, with Royalty, that one is solved because when I'm trading, I'm keeping my money in my wallet. That means even when without Royalty, I will be having my money. When I had that, I said, let me do this business. Okay, and now you just need to put money into your wallet, and the robot is going to be buying and selling, plus monitoring the market 24 hours. Now, that means with the robot, you don't need to analyze the market. You don't need to read how the coin has been moving, because for it, or it is intelligent set mathematically. So this robot is safe and efficient. And with trading with Royalty, it is highly secure because it is only you who can withdraw your money from your wallet. The robot can't have access to your money. Okay, so now, ladies and gentlemen, I've already talked about what you need to register. You only need the link from your friend who invited you on this chat. Register using that link and then activate with only 120 USD. That's the money you need to buy the robot. Any additional money, that will be your money. It's like you've saved your money in the bank when they are going to pay you. And I know people have been keeping money in their bank. But guess what? When they go back, they can't get the real money that they saved. They get less. Here in Binance or Coinbase or Hobby Pro, you get profits because the robot each time to be making profits for you. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is how the robot is going to trade. Okay, this is how it is going to make profits for you. After activating your robot at 120, I told you it is going to be connected on one of these exchanges. depending on what you have decided to use. And now you are going to keep your money in these exchanges. Guess what? Each time you leave the money in your wallet, when you've connected the robot, at the end of the month, you're not making less than 10% of your money. Some people have been keeping money for more than 2 years. And guess what? They have not been getting profits. This time, each time you keep your money or you give your money to Rachel, when the money is in your exchanger, you'll be earning not less than 10%. That's the least you can make. And on each day, you have a potential making 0.5 to 5% of your trading capital. And now someone is asking, how does the owner of the robot benefit? Okay, now the owner of the robot benefits in the way, each time you make 10%, 100%, is going to take 20% on the money you have made as a profit. And the bit about this, they don't take or they don't charge on your trading capital. They only charge, or the robot only charge 20% from the profit you've made. That means if you spend a day without making profit, the robot will not charge you, because it's only charge 20% from the profits that you have made. And that is taken as gas fee. I believe people are following. Now, look how people are accumulating money from trading. Now, take an example of this screenshot for somebody. Okay, check. Each day, he paid 120 for a full year, but see how much he's earning. Now, check this day, he got 655 USD. I will not count the points. This day made 143. Now that means each day is making the money more than what he used to buy the robot. Remember, the robot is going to trade for him for a full year. Now, think about it. By the time he make a year. Okay, now look at this day. He made 151. This day he made 419 USDT. Check this day. He made 692. What an amazing robot, which can print money. Now, check this day. He made 267. This day, he made 163. This, okay, I told you that you don't need to analyze anything from the market. After, let me show you. After buying your robot, now let me go to my robot. After buying your robot,
Okay. It seems, in Africa, these are normal. So don't complain. The internet can disappear. So someone should not complain. Julius, I'm not hearing anything. The internet can disappear. So keep calm. Coach J, could you make this leader one of our V3s from Nigeria? Make her a co-host by the names of Mabel. Right. Okay. You on this call, ladies and gentlemen, and leader Spirit is just getting in. And whenever they teach such opportunities, they show too much money. and it doesn't compare with you. You want this all, and someone talks about $600, it doesn't compare with you. Let me show you. When I got this robot, I come from Africa. I never thought it does wonders. And one of the wonders it does, it surely and perfectly print money. As I've been speaking to you, I saw a message here, and the message was saying there is a new sale in Binance. Ion stroke USDT transaction price quantity. I said, oh my God, it seems there is a complete metamorphosis taking place at the center of the business. When I came this side, I found that Royal Q had deposited $17. You may not understand what I'm talking about. But ladies and gentlemen, there is nothing as sweet as making money which you have not worked for. I know what it means to work for money. I'm here speaking, the robot is busy. Let me sell for you. Now, some of you have big shops and big business. You have already closed depending on your time zone. You are home. It means you only make money when you open. So you need this application. I hope the leader is here to close up. If he's not around, then a perfect and pure. I'm just going to take you to the second part. And because he has explained how the robot works, I will not take more time. Me, I'm a businessman, and I want to keep the business simple. Everybody here, if you have a smartphone, I love my second smartphone. Is one of my phones I love. When I joined this business, I asked this first phone of mine, please, how would you feel if you have a Royal Q app? It had no answer. So what I did, I decided to install the Royal Q app and Binance on this phone. And I also installed the Royal Q Binance on my second phone. Now, this is the beauty about the business. You see, my Royal Q is just here. The beauty about the business is this. As my robot is working on my first phone, also it is working on my second phone. So now me, I double. I've been checking here. This business can even bring, sometimes I look and I sweat. Here there is profit, and here there is profit. Now I'm going to just go to my Binance, make a withdrawal of $50, and the journey is going to be amazing. So this money, because this robot works 24 hours, I want to wish it for everybody with a simple formula. And if you are good at wishing good things, sincerely speaking, for the last so many years, I've been wishing people good things. When I eat in a restaurant with good food, I recommend my friends. And by the way, last week I recommended a friend to a certain restaurant. This restaurant prepares fish. Could you imagine? This guy went with 7 people. Each of them ate fish that is really very expensive. I went back to this restaurant owner. I said, Madam, I recommended my friend. Last week he brought 7 people here. They ate. What commission are you giving me? He told me, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you is good, but thank you doesn't pay bills. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have recommended so many things in this world, but you are not getting paid. For the very, very first time, allow me to share with you the market plan of Roku. If you are here and you want your family members as, and you know what is happening? You know what is happening? It is preparing another sale very, very soon. Is here busy? Another sale very, very soon. For me, I don't need to know what is happening. Very, very soon. Now, the formula is as simple. This Royal Chew. The formula is as simple as when you activate your robot with only 120, like Mr. Spirito said, ladies and gentlemen, you become a VIP1. You know, when I went in primary school, if I remember very well, P2, VIP means very important person. You become a very important person. So as a very important person, you have membership rights. You have membership rights. And this membership rights are as the following. One, first and foremost, when you tap on invite a friend, and you copy this link and share it with anybody, ladies and gentlemen, when they go and activate their robot with only 120 USDT, Royal Q will say your membership right is that anybody, you give your link, anybody with only 120, anybody will give your link and they activate their robot, you will receive 30 USDT. Someone who presented me this business, I asked him, please wait, sir. I recommend someone to have a machine that can print money for them. And when they do, I get paid $30. I said, this is a good job. I'm going to speak to everybody. Because I realized it is doing wonders for me. Ladies and gentlemen, I thought that when they pay and I get $30, it's end business. Royal Q says never. It has another right that says whenever this person will make profit, we shall have a profit sharing of 80/20. You know what? It means that when you make $100, all your $100 will go in your Binance account. But ladies and gentlemen, Royal Q has to share off $20. Now it says, if you are a V1, you will receive 20% of the $20, for example. There is a teacher here who's my friend, is telling me for exercise. But you know, my mother has been a teacher for so many years. But hush, it's as if, okay, 20% of $20. So it means, ladies and gentlemen, you make $4. I said, what? Whenever somebody makes $100, Royal Q shares $20 that it can't pick from their Binance, but I get $4. I said, oh my God. I started to think, who can I speak to about this business so that when they make $100, I get paid $4? I discovered there are so many. And Royal Q will pay you. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, if I tap you on my asset, I've paid fuel. $3. And someone introduced me to this business is going to receive 20% of these $3. And you know this person that's going to receive this money is this phone. Hey, it is this phone. So now I have a right to check how much have I made on, you know, you become very calculative business. Let me just log into this account and I find out. Too. 20%. How much? How much? How much have I made? Here on rewards. I saw already. Then I go to direct quantification. 1.9573406. So my second phone has traded, made a profit of $17, and Royal Q said, please, we need to pay the person who recommended you to this business. And the person who recommended me is this one. Hey, this is my recommender. And this one has got paid $1.9. So I made 17 when the robot traded for me, but I still made another bonus when my first phone, my upline, this is my upline sponsor. So he has been paid. And you know what? I'm withdrawing this side. And this is a game changer. It's a poverty killer, ladies and gentlemen. It's incredible. And I wish everybody on the call, hey, make sure you activate. Now, the rights keep on increasing, ladies and gentlemen, depending on your rank. The rights keep increasing. The rights keep increasing depending on your rank. Now, I was informed that you just need to share your link with 3 people. 1, 2, 3. And work with these 3 to have 20 people. In 8 days, I was the next rank of the business, and that was V2. Why? Because I found it very easy to find 20 people that love money. to find 20 people that understand money, because, you know, everybody loves money, but not everybody understands money. I'm sorry. So I spoke to so many of my friends, and within a few days, I had 20 people. And, you know, the people I spoke to, ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy they're on this call. I went on Telegram, and I inboxed a lady I never knew by the names of Leader Esther Ann. So that I have a robot. You put on your phone, it makes money for you in your Binance. She told me, let me see. I showed her next morning, she started. The team from Nigeria and everywhere they have joined. I went back on Telegram, I found a lady in German. How are you? I'm from Germany. I'm crying, I've been scammed. Oh, sorry. Please, the savior has come. Where your money remains in your watch. Don't be seriously. She got started. Today I have the biggest team in Russia from her. I went on WhatsApp. There is, you know, there are common people that I've been scammed with for a very long time. These are my common people. With this lady, we had planted the trees together online. When we lost the money, so I found her on WhatsApp. I told her about this opportunity she got in. And within 8 days, I had 20 people in my team. Now, the question that I want to tell you, who do you know that understands money, loves to make money in a smart way? Don't bring people who say, I better work very hard, because when working hard is how you become successful. They are still living in the 20th century. Now, this century, where people have 5G phones, this century where robots are delivering food in restaurants, and someone still believes in working hard, hey, don't bring those ones. Look for those that believe in the work so you get on your team. Now, the right V2 are the best rights in this world. And if you are V1 here, I just pray for you so that by the end of this meeting, you better get 20 people. Why? Because your link gains value. When I was a V1, I only shared and I was making $30. When I became a V2, if I spoke to, I was getting $40. Everybody I speak to, they join my team, I make $40. Now, for you don't know $40 in a country like Uganda. Up to now, people are still here opening shops to make sure they collect something. Life is hard. So when I found this machine that can make money while others are working very hard, I share, I make $40. I said, I'm going to speak. I'm going to talk. Because when you become a V2, you start making $40. Even these people that activate, when they are trading and they are making profit, you get there from 20% to 30%. I couldn't wait to become a V2 because the bonuses were extra. But I thought I only earned from those I brought myself. Ladies and gentlemen, when someone joins your team as a V2, your membership rights, as a gentleman, are extraordinary. Your membership rights are extraordinary because anybody who joins your team not brought by you, now this thing has misbehaved. My cursor has disappeared. Coach J, can you stop me from sharing these devices? Hey, but I'm learning, you see, I might be like you when you have this smartphone and you also don't know it very well. So someone busy laughing, just know I also have a smartphone like you, so you might also have it. But when you don't know how it perfectly works, so laugh at your own risk. So what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, anybody who joins your team, you earn $10. You earn $10. You earn $10. Who joins your team not brought by you? Who brought by you? Now I've seen someone who has left this group saying, me, I don't want things for selling. Yet you buy clothes. The reason why you are struggling with money is because you don't have anything to sell. You are just a complete user. Everything you just use. Everything you just use because you don't have anything to sell. So you are wearing clothes that you bought from someone's shop. It means someone sold something to you. This world has no balance. So you make $10 when anyone joins your team not brought by you. So I discovered that being a V2 was sweeter But on the 3, they told me, Julius, add on 2, they become 5. Help 3 people become V2 and have a total of 100 people and you become a V3. I said, wow, this is the best business. For me to go to the next rank, I need to help the people I joined with the business. Ladies and gentlemen, I became a V3. Like we have V3s on the call. And when I became a V3, ladies and gentlemen, things became sweeter. Why? Because now my link gained value. Now I was sharing, making $50. Yamawe. You don't understand $50 where I come from. And anybody who joins my team, I was making 40% from their trading profits, not their trading capital. And anybody who joined not brought by me, it was now $20, $20, $20, $20, $20, $20, $20, $20, $20. And that's when I reached and they said that now it is called the Papa Coins. Now I was told on the 5, add on 3 to be 8, help 3 V2s become V3 and I have 300 team members and you become a V4. When you become a V4, your link gains value because now it goes to $60. It is going 50%. On the trading profit that Royalty shares, you earn 50%. I said, oh my God. 50%. This was crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, you may not understand what I'm talking about, but you'll get it slowly. And anybody who joins your team not brought by you $30, $30, $30 as a V4. Now, as a V5, it is more crazy because anybody you speak to, you make $65. You earn 55%. That's why no wonder when you become a V5, ladies and gentlemen, you start making $35 whoever joins your team from a V1 leg indirectly. But you now start making 55%. Now, this is why on this account that is here, I've made 1.9 from $3 that Royal Cash shared, not 1.5. I make more than even the manufacturer of the software. That's why I'm a V5. I can't wait to land on this restaurant called V6. This is where I wish everybody to be. Why? Because once you become V6, for you to become V6, you need 20 users, 20 only. 3 V5s, and ladies and gentlemen, you become a V6. When you become a V6, everybody that has a smartphone that has Royal Q becomes part of your team. It doesn't matter who brought them. When you share your link, it's $70. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now 60% profit sharing. Ladies and gentlemen, every midnight, Royal Q puts aside 10 USDT to be shared among all the V6. All the V6 all over the world. And at the start of the month, Royal Q puts aside 10% of its trade profits to be shared among the V6. And there it is overpopulated money. Now, I don't want to be the speaker all the time. On the call, there are people with different ranks. And now, I don't want to do the last part. Hey, I don't want to do the last part. I want to hand over the last part to another leader who is going to take us through the last part, all right? But I want to thank you for taking decision to be here. Now, allow me invite our great leader that is going to take over the last part. Now I don't know whether she will be able. Coach J, could you make one of my friend, leader Esther Anne, on the call? She's here. Hey, she's my friend. Make her a co-host. She's in the house. Perfectly. Hey, I've seen her somewhere. So you just look around. Hey, one of the V4s, she's in the house. And okay, I don't know, right? Let me do this. I'm going to invite some few leaders to give us 1 or 2 words, and then Leader Esther Ann will close our evening session today. Ladies and gentlemen, the first speaker I want to invite is a V3 by rank. She's a teacher. She comes from South Africa. I don't want to talk much about her. And this lady really loves network marketing. She loves sharing. And when she got started in this business as a busy lady, to do this business part-time, as she's working on her opportunity later in the evening, she has children. She's a very responsible lady. I admired her desire. And perfect and purely, she has been able to build a bigger team. So many people are trading in her team, and they're really happy because of her decision. Allow me, invite, ladies and gentlemen, the first speaker tonight, a V3 by rank from South Africa, none other than Leader Brenda. Right, I hope she's in the house. Hey, I might be too much excited when she's not. Leader Brenda, are you available? Exactly. Welcome.
Good evening, Leader Julius. Good evening to all the leaders in the house. I'm not going to be very long, my leader. I'm in the middle of activating someone here. You know, like how these online businesses allow us to multitask. I'm attending Zoom, but on the other side, I'm very busy with my prospects. So, but anyway, thank you so much for the opportunity to speak. Unfortunately, I can't share my video right now. My name is Brenda Ndlovu. I am in Johannesburg in South Africa. I joined Royal Q on the 14th of June last year after being introduced by Leader Loretta, who is directly under Leader Julius. I was also there when they were planting trees online, but I was planting my trees silently. And yeah, we learned painful lessons there with these return on investment platforms, whereby you have to send your money and hope, you know, to get it maybe tenfold back. We did, maybe some of us did gain something, but the people that we dragged into the business, a lot of them really lost. So for me right now, I really don't even want to hear about a return on investment platform. And unfortunately, here in South Africa, a lot of people are so used to such businesses. And some of them, they don't even mind. They will tell you, no, we'll do it and we'll see where it will take us. Where it will drop us, we'll just get off and look for another one. But I will tell you something. If you are a leader, you have people that look up to you and they trust you. You know, some people, they don't even want to understand how the business works. But because they have trust in you, when you tell them about a business, they will come and join. And when they lose their money, it's not a joke, really. It isn't funny at all, because you lose your reputation in that process and relationships really get ruined. So I would say when Leader Loretta told me about Royal Q, I was already looking for something like Royal Q. I had already seen or heard that robots work. There are some trading robots that work. And the leader that I first saw advertising this is one of the very prominent leaders here in South Africa. I was doing another business with him before. So I saw he had advertised on his platform that on his WhatsApp status that, you know, these robots are going to take networkers off the street. And for me, being a teacher, really, I have limited time because most of the time when I'm at school, I can't even be on the phone. So I was so happy to see this thing that's gonna take me off the streets. So I was so curious. I wanted to really get into it. And, you know, before Loretta introduced me to Royal Q, she first introduced me something else after we had lost in the trees planting thing. And when she told me, oh, there's this business, I said to her, my dear, I'm looking for a robot. If you can tell me about a robot, then I will join you. Then, you know, it was like just after a week, she came back to me and said, Malika, we found a robot. So she didn't have a problem recruiting me. You know, I sometimes hear people saying, oh, you know, recruiting is so difficult. I don't want to be recruiting. You don't know. There's the sort of people that are out there. Don't just judge people and think, no, they are going to refuse. There are other people who are looking for opportunities. Lots of them. They are just looking for a reputable person that they can, you know, they can join a business that they have introduced. So that was the case with me with Royal Q. I didn't have a problem joining at all. I really wanted to join the business as soon as possible, but my challenge was funds. I didn't have enough funds to join the business because we had already lost a lot of money in the two platforms that we joined, the return on investment ones. So yeah, so I had to make a way. I think Loretta told me, I think it was on the 12th or so when she told me about RealQ. So I had to quickly call a few friends and we put in some money together. We put in together, that time the robot was 100 rand. So we did 30, 30, 30. We bought our robot on the 14th of June. And then at the end of July, we also put in some money together again and we started to trade. So it's been really an exciting journey with a lot of lessons to learn. We're making money whilst we are learning. I promise you the things that I now know about crypto and about trading, I didn't know any of them the time when I was introduced to RealQ. But I've given myself time to learn and, to keep on trying to make my business even better. So it's such an amazing opportunity that we are in. And I like the fact that we're doing this business without any fear. When you introduce people to, like I told you that here in South Africa, people join things and sometimes they join things that they know very well are not going to last. But the kind of fear, your state of mind during that time when you are still waiting for that day when it will disappear, it's just beyond imagination. You're so worried. Every day when you wake up, you open your phone, you want to check if the website is still there or if it's gone. Or when you see some news, like how things will be reported on YouTube and wherever, people will keep on sending you negative things and you're just always worried. You're just worried because you also don't trust your own business. But with RealQ, we have got a peace of mind. We've got a peace of mind. We sleep, we wake up, when we check our robot, we found, and it's like real-time trading that's happening on this robot. You see your information immediately when you open. It does not take you to information from yesterday. It takes you to what is happening currently at that particular moment. That's what you're gonna see on your robot. So really, if you have been invited to this Zoom call and you've not yet joined, I would really recommend that please do join. We've been in RealQ, we are almost like 7 months in the business and really we're doing so well. We continue to grow our teams and we are looking forward to even better things. So yeah, and we are now even more educated and we now even have a different language from the rest of the people out there. I now really select the kind of people that I surround myself with because it's very important also when you're in business to be surrounded, to be in the midst of business-minded people like Leader Julius here, Leader Coach. They are great leaders. They are teaching us, they are hard workers, they motivate us. All those days, with business, some days you feel like, you know what, now I'm tired. But when you see others pushing, it's also going to help you to push yourself harder, push yourself higher. So stick around, really, really stick around, and you are going to see yourself becoming a better person. For me, this business is not just about me, it's also about my kids. I like my daughter now, she also now knows that Bitcoin goes up and it goes down. She's only in grade 6. And some kids of her age, they don't even know what is Bitcoin. They've never heard about Bitcoin. She was looking at my Binance the other day and she was like, wow, it's going down, it's going up, oh, this is a nice game. I was like, wow, this girl. So for her, she sees it as a game, but gradually, unconsciously, this thing is getting into her. So you can imagine when she grows up, she's already told me that she will become a trader when she grows up. So I'm really going to do this with my all because it's not just about me, but my family as well. So thank you very much, Leader Julius. Thank you very much to all the leaders. Here is a business to do. Let's really embrace it with both hands and really push ourselves. Very soon, we are going to thank ourselves. Thank you so much, my leader, for the opportunity.
All right. Okay, thank you so much. I want to now go to Kenya before I do anything else. And I invite this leader that's going to be talking about the event that's going to take place in Kenya tomorrow. And that is none other than our great leader from Kenya, Mr. Anthony Destiny. You're welcome, sir. He'll share his story about Royal Q and also talk about the mega event taking place in Nairobi, in Kenya tomorrow, right? Hey.
Yo, bro, what's up, man?
I'm here, enjoying the fresh air of Uganda. I'm good.
You're good, enjoying popcorns. Well, good evening, everyone. Bless you all. Thank you very much, my brother from another mother. I appreciate all leaders here, all members of Royal Q, guests, visitors, spies, and whoever is here. We welcome you and thank you very much for the meeting tonight. Every day, I don't want to miss such meetings because this is the food we eat. Yeah. Before I go further, I would like to inform you all or invite you all. Tomorrow is the day that has been being waited for. We're gonna have the Royal Q event, mega event, Nairobi, Kenya. But as the word is Royal Q, wherever you are in the world, you are invited to attend. You are invited to invite. You can invite somebody to come to the event. We shall welcome them and we will handle them with integrity. So the event will kick off at 12 noon, and we'll have a live stream on Facebook. There's a page for Royal Q Africa. I ran it, so we'll have a live stream on that page. We'll share the link as well. But it's going to be an amazing event, and it's not the end. In fact, it is just the beginning. If we are well set, next month we're going to have another event, the same or even more better. So those of you in Kenya, please be ready. Come and let's have this fellowship together with Royal Q information and training. A lot is going to happen, a lot of testimonies, a lot of information. We are making a declaration that Royal Q has made a statement and has changed the status quo of how people look at cryptocurrency. It's this community of Royal Q that is making a statement of Ponzi killing, scam killer. You know, we are trying to help people come back to the real basics of cryptocurrency so that they stop feeding and enriching scammers. So if you're there and you've been doubting, I've had people talking about, I've been Royal Q, I joined Royal Q, there's nothing I've got. But when you find out this person has not even done binding, they have not done binding of Royal Q and Binance, and they are claiming, I have not made anything. When you do a history search, they have never attended even any single meeting. The one who brought them in the business just registered them, activated, and they got $30 went. So there are people who are getting a new revelation about Royal Q. And those are the people we need. They're just discovering that they are having an app which is a gold mine. And they have never understood. They have never gotten, why? People are used to these things of fly by night. Put your money, sleep. Tomorrow you wake up, it has collapsed. You look for another one. For how long are we going to live such a life? So Royal Q business, Royal Q project, Royal Q community, we want to help people. Our dreams are valid. If we hold on to this opportunity, guys, and all the information we are getting from experts, with the results, by the way, you've seen people who are trading and they're making good money. They come and speak to us. They come and speak to us about their personal experience, their personal results. How are they making the results? And it's very simple. In Africa, research shows that many Africans have lost money into scammers. Many people have lost more than what they have gained. Can we change this situation? Can we change this situation by coming to the real understanding? Tomorrow I'll be expounding about decentralized finance, blockchain technology, and relating it to how RoyalQ is helping us to stay decentralized, to stay in the basics of blockchain technology for a better cryptocurrency enjoyment. So, as we are making money, we are getting information, we are getting enriched, we are getting more professional. Sometimes you chase money, but when you have no knowledge on how to use the money, then the money you've chased will fly away because you don't have the knowledge to either multiply it. One of my mentors in sales and marketing says, money must make babies. Some people get the money, but they don't know how to make the money make more babies. Then whatever they have gotten has gone away. They go on to chase another one. So knowledge. One of the things I credit this community of RoyalQ is knowledge. Knowledge. Guys, that is a very wealthy word. You forget to chase knowledge and you chase money only. Even the money you get will fly away because you don't have the knowledge to sustain it. But we have an opportunity whereby we are making money with knowledge, acquiring knowledge, skills, information. So it's a movement I'm putting up mostly for my team. Every leader, you must organize your people. I come, speak to them the basics of RoyalQ business. How does it work? To clean the mindset of ROI, to come into the understanding that RoyalQ with cryptocurrencies full responsibility of information and applicability of the product we have. Information and applicability. You get the information, you apply it rightly, you get results. You have the link, you apply it, you get commissions. You have the robot, you put your capital, you apply parameters, you see the updates, you know the crypto movements, you apply it, you make money. Knowledge. Knowledge. So thank you very much. I invite you all tomorrow. And thank you very much, my brother Julius, for keeping up the fire burning, for staying professional, for staying focused, not settling for less, and all the leaders. Let's keep the fire burning. Cryptocurrency is the future, and we are blessed that we have acquired the future before the future arrives. Thank you very much. Back to you, my brother Julius. Julius, are you on?
Hey, partner Anthony, I don't think Leader Julius is available. I don't think he's with us, but yes, you know, I always say, partner Anthony, You speak with so much wisdom. You've been in the game. You've been playing the game, and you're getting the gains. You know, we heard from leader Brenda as well. She's been in the game, and she's playing the game. You know, and this is an amazing opportunity, guys. It's one that should definitely be taken seriously. Just don't take yourself seriously. Have fun with it. You know, as you can see, leader Julius is always on point. He's always having fun with the opportunity. He's not taking himself seriously, but he really is taking this opportunity very, very seriously. He's changed his financial situation totally, totally, totally. And I mean, he's definitely somebody to look up to. So all of the members here on the call today, most of you guys, of which you're already active members, I just want to say, you know, if you want to be the best, then do what the best is doing. You know, be consistent, persevere. You know, on a daily basis, people are coming into my inbox offering me opportunities whereby you need to send your money to the third party. And of course, if you send in your money to a third party, you risk. You can risk, but then you're risking money that, you know, shouldn't affect your livelihood, right? It should be money that you can afford to lose. And it's really not easy losing money. And so you know, people know when they're talking to a networker. So many people come to my inbox and they say, "Oh, you know what? I would love to get you involved. I just want you to create your account. I'm even willing to fund it for you, and then you can navigate your way around your back office. And once you have like the hang of things, you know, your back office, then you can start growing your team." And that's how people will leverage on you if they know you have something to give, you know. And so I want to say to you guys that, you know, what you guys have to give is your time, you have your energy, you have your effort. Give as much of it as you possibly can, so that you can reap the benefits, so that you can see the rewards, because this business is very, very fruitful. Really, if you just keep on planting, you keep on planting, you keep on planting. And of course, you know, you need to make sure that you till your soil, you know, you want to make the soil as fertile as you possibly can. Then you're hustling so hard to make sure that your ground is so fertile that you know, your crops can grow well, that you don't even have to introduce yourself anymore. You don't even have to go and look for people to join you. Just because you're making yourself visible, you're making yourself attractive, you're doing the necessary things that other leaders who came before you are doing, people will start to come to you, and you don't have to go to them. So I want to give Leader Mabel the opportunity also just to have a few words. And then after Leader Mabel, Leader Anna. If you guys could keep it down to at least 3 to 5 minutes, we'll appreciate that. As for myself, after this call, I'm going to be activating a few members. And it's lovely knowing that I don't even have to go to people anymore. Of course, it's still something that I would do, but people are now coming to me because I'm making sure that I make sure that I'm allowing myself to be visible, an ambassador of this amazing opportunity. So over to you, Leader Mabel. All right, Leader Mabel, if you're not available to speak at present, I would like to give over to Leader Anna from South Africa. Over to you, Leader Anna, for your short sharing. It will be much appreciated.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Sorry, my phone just lights down. Good evening, everyone. First of all, I want to say thank you for everyone to be on this call. Thank you, all the leaders. Thank you, Leader Brenda. for inviting me to this business. The first person who talked to me about this business was Leader Brenda. And then later I got invited by Leader Tony. And when Leader Tony invited me is when I said, wow, let me go back to Leader Brenda. This business is a business for everyone, as Coach Jay said, and Leader Julius. Everyone can join here with a little of $120. Sometimes we invite people, I don't know how many people we invite them to come and join this business. They say, no. But those want to say, I don't have money. It's easy to just get it every month. If you take a 4 months, 5 months, put a little bit, until you make $120 to rent your robot. That $120 will give you a lot of money. I started trading with $20. I thought it was a little, but I was keeping adding a little bit until where I am now. So let us, this message for all those new members today, don't give up. Just join now and make some little money. One day you'll be a millionaire as well. So this business is for everyone. For rich people, poor people, doesn't matter your background, the skin color, whatever, but this business work. Royal Q, it's a place for all of us. All of us have been, most of us who have been scammed, we gave up, but you can't sit down and say, I got scammed. Just forget about the past and look for future and the present, and let's continue. Those one who scammed us, one day they will come back to us. I believe they don't even sleep at night. They think, wow, I took a man of poor people in need. When they came to my business, they came to make money, and I stole money from them. I believe up to today, they still think about us as, wow, I did something bad. But one day they'll pay. They'll pay one day. They are not going to just live like that, like I made some money with poor people. They'll pay one day. So let us just forget about the past and continue. And as these days we've been in a floating loss a few days ago, it was the Bitcoin was a little bit up and then it came down again. Myself, I was trading, but a certain time I just stopped trading. My money just, what I did, I put some money, I reduced my floating loss, as Coach Jay said last time, said, just put a $10, just reduce the floating loss. Actually, it works. It works, reduce your floating loss. And what I'm doing this day, I'm just talking to people, recruiting. When you recruit, you get even more than you're trading. For us, we are not professional traders. You get a little bit. $30 is a lot. It looks like it's little, but it's a lot. You get a $30, $40. Those $10 from those popcorn $10 as well, then it's something for us. So if you are new, just go back to the person who invited you and say, I want to start. This is the right time to start. Thank you, Coach Jay, for inviting me. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Leader Anna. Very good words of wisdom there from yourself. And definitely, Leader Anna, you've been in the game. You just never quit, and that is why you're still able to make the money. Those who quit will never get rewards, but those who keep on keeping on will definitely prosper. So yes, we are well overdue on the time limit for the call. Usually we want to keep it down to at least 1 hour, 1.5 hours. So yeah, it would be unfair of me if I didn't give Jean or Jean the opportunity to ask a question. And then we can bring this meeting to an end so that we can continue promoting our business, whatever time it is, wherever you are from. Somebody in a different part of the world is starting their day They've only woken up now. Think about it, guys. We have a global opportunity. So let me ask Jean to unmute. I'm asking you to unmute, Jean, and then you can ask your question.
Thank you, Coach Jay. My name is Jean. I joined Royal Q yesterday, and I'm so happy to be here. I've heard a lot about Royal Q, and I live in Canada, in Vancouver, British Columbia. I've never heard of Royal Q here. I don't know, maybe I'm just not that exposed to that, but it's new here. So I might be the first person here to do this. I have a mentor in Uganda. His name is Mugerwa Aloysius, and he's the one who recruited my sister. My sister recruited me, and so that kind of chain. But my question was, is there a way, because in Uganda, when you want to put money, like your capital, you use mobile banking. Is there a way we can use our bank accounts, like to get money from our banks to, put on in our capital? That is one. Also, we have a big community here. It's very hard to explain this to people, especially for someone who is new to it, like me. If we can get people, from this platform, to be our mentors. If I have someone from South Africa, I'll say, oh, Brenda, can you help me explain this to my sister here? If I have someone from Uganda, I say, hey, Aloysius, can you help me do this? So today, as speakers we are speaking, I try to see if I can text people here. Unfortunately, this Zoom does not allow, sending messages. So I wanted to link up with some people from different communities, South African community, Ugandan community, see if they can be, my pillars in case I have a question. If I want to educate someone from their community, people trust their own people. If you hear something from a South African and you're South African, you're likely to trust it more than someone from a different country. So that is an African thing. Other than that, I'm so happy. I'm so excited. As soon as I get the answer to that, like I can use my bank account to facilitate my capital, then I will start right away. That's the only thing that is hindering me right now. And my mentor, Aloysius, he said he's going to find out and come back to me. So, but as I'm here on this Zoom and I have experts here, you all have these answers. So that's it for me.
All right, wonderful. Those are quality questions that you asked. Thank you so much for your questions. Really appreciate it. And I'm sure somebody tonight is going to learn that, of course, we want to make sure that we can teach people to be independent. The aim is, of course, not to send your money to anyone so that you can get that USDT. But yes, most definitely, if you're using Binance, which is the purchase USDT directly from Binance using your debit, Visa, MasterCard, or credit card. All right. And then when it comes to connecting with different leaders, we have lots of groups. I think on my WhatsApp with regards to Royal Q, I have 36 different groups. Well, not different groups. I have 36 Royal Q groups, but with different leaders. And in each group, it's dedicated to share a bit of different information. So we would have the general group where you have your activated team members. And then we have another group with leaders, another group with mentors, another group with ranking members, another group for prospects, another group with leaders and their prospects. So we just trying to help as many partners as we possibly can in our team. And definitely you are linked to a great leader from Uganda. And I'm pretty sure that he too himself would be able to set you on the right path in a good direction, because I'm sure with his vision, along with your experience, what you know and what value you can bring, then of course we're going to grow our business to the max. So most definitely you can use your Binance to purchase directly. And what works for me, ladies and gentlemen, in crypto is a DYOR, do your own research. We don't say this in a bad way, in a rude way whatsoever, but we say it, of course, to help people understand that the more we learn, the more we're going to earn. And what's good to know is that YouTube is always our friend, and including Google search engine. And as for myself, I love doing research. Just today I came across a couple of good information relating to non-fungible tokens, NFTs. Don't know if you guys know much about that. And then also came across a pretty cool altcoin, which not many people know about it. You can call it a gem. All right, but I won't speak too much about it because, of course, we want to focus on Royal Q. And once you master Royal Q, you'd be able to go to any other exchange and convert your fiat currency for cryptocurrency, and then trade any coin that you wish. I think today also I gave leader Brenda some information on, I think 2 or 3 cool coins, and she's like, keep them coming. And I said, wait, that's enough. Because we don't want to how can I say, overwhelm people with too much information and distract them from the main goal. And the main goal is to definitely get a better understanding of the coins that are currently trading in the RoyoQ application, which are mainstream cryptocurrencies with what we call high market capitalization. And these coins actually are found in different sectors within the cryptocurrency market. You get the decentralized finance sector, you get the metaverse, you get the Web3, only to name but a few sectors that are available for you and I to further go and do some research on the specific coins that are available for us to trade. And so, yeah, with that being said, we have some great leaders in our different groups that even send signals to everyone within the group. It's just that you guys need to develop the necessary understanding of how to set up the trade, and most importantly, have a good discipline when it comes to choosing the coin, not just choosing any coin. And then it turns out that because you got FOMO, you maybe bought the coin at the top and now you're going into floating loss, or you just don't know what's going on because you just took the information and done whatever you thought was the right thing to do. And I know some of you are probably wanting to kick yourself now, because you may be guilty of that, right? So all the support that you guys need will always come from myself, Leader Anthony, all of the co-hosts. Whenever there's a Zoom call, we try to have at least 5 to even 10 Zoom calls a day, as many as we possibly can, because Zoom call allows us to connect with different people all around the world. So many people would say, look, Coach Che, I'm finding it difficult to get people into my team. And that's actually just a lie. It's the lie that you keep telling yourself as to why you cannot achieve your goal, why you cannot achieve your dreams. And then, of course, if you have dreams but you don't have goals, then it's pointless you're even dreaming, right? Because you need to write down those goals. And there's so many platforms that one could use to connect with people. There's somebody out there right now in a different part of the world, ladies and gentlemen, just waiting for you to help them feel important or to make them feel important. And they are open-minded, they're ready to connect with you. Only if you yourself, you are willing to get out of your comfort zone. So this is just my quick encouragement to all of you guys, especially the partners on the call tonight that have their robots activated. Where your focus goes, the energy flows. And if you don't want to be selling your coins off in a loss, and you may be seeing that, your coins hasn't brought in any profit, just be calm, because the market will always have a way of surprising you. You just need to develop the necessary understanding about crypto. And at the end of the day, the more and more people we get into the system, if you think about it, guys, we as people, we are moving our digital currency peer-to-peer between each other. Actually, in the end, giving more value to the coins that we are currently holding. So we come before the person that we have invited, and the person that comes in, of course, in our team, they are adding value to that market capitalization of that coin. Of course, buying more of the coin, whoever buys more of the coin gives it value. And then, of course, we'd be surprised as to see how far we can actually go with this project. It is 12 months, and 12 months is not that long. A year goes by so fast. But really, what you do with your time is going to be very, very important, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to say that, a leader is somebody that knows the way, shows the way, and also goes the way. And leadership is developed. Nobody is born a leader. And so I want to leave each and every one of you with these three things that you need to keep in mind if you want to grow your team. As a leader, you need to be a motivator, right? You definitely need to be a motivator as a leader. If you're not self-motivated, how are you going to motivate others? So you need to first and foremost motivate yourself in order to motivate others. And so if you are motivated, people will be attracted to you, right? That's number one. Number two, you want to be a promoter of positives, right? People are so quick to promote the negatives about Royal Q, about the person who invited them into the business, about this, that, and the other. Why? Because 90% of our thoughts are generally negative. 90% of our problems is generally money related. And so with that being said, we want to promote the positives. What you guys want to do is, as active members, you want to edify the different leaders. What do I mean by edify? Speak good of the people that are actually trying to help you. We don't need to spend this time that we are spending with you because we have our own family and we want to grow our own businesses, but we're spending time with people who are active that can do the same thing that we are doing. Come to Zoom call or even have your own Zoom calls, motivate people and promote positives to them. So being a promoter of positives is very, very important. All right. And then the third thing is being an example setter. People don't follow what you say, they follow what you do, right? So nobody's going to want to follow you if you are telling them about Royal Q, but you yourself, you're not motivated, you're not promoting positives to them, and you don't have much to show. And when it comes to showing something, guys, it doesn't necessarily have to be in the form of gains. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the form of profits. It can be in the form of knowledge, right? It can be in the form of wisdom. It can be in the form of motivation. It can be in the form of promoting those positives. And that's how you're actually going to set the example. And when you set the example, people, they don't follow what you say, they follow what you do. So those are my 3 tips to you guys to become better leaders. I know you guys are going to take it seriously, but just don't take yourself seriously. Have fun with it, because the money that you guys started with, the capital that you should have invested into crypto, into this opportunity, it should not be money that you're going to need in the immediate future. All right. So yes, guys, don't give up. Believe in yourself, and make sure you do whatever it takes to achieve your dreams and goals. My dreams and goals are mine. I keep them safe. I want to make sure that nobody can tell me what to do when it comes to my dreams and goals, because they are mine. Your dreams and goals are your dreams and goals, but your dream will forever be a dream if you don't make it a goal. So in order to make your dreams a reality, you want to make sure that you specifically know, you know exactly what it is that you want. There's a measurement on that goal. It's achievable. It's realistic, and there's a time frame on that goal, right? It's a SMART goal: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and it's time bound. So if you tell yourself that you want to achieve VIP 2 in the next 2 months, ask yourself, how many people are you going to need to speak to? How many people are you going to need to influence and promote positives to? All right. So think about it, guys. A leader is somebody that knows the way, shows the way, and also goes the way. A leader is somebody that is a motivator, a promoter of positives, and an example setter. We look forward to seeing you all on the next call. It is now officially 10 p.m. South African time. Usually around about this time, we have a technical Zoom meeting where people want to share their screen and talk about how they can, combat their floating loss and which coins they can trade, and just share general information relating to cryptocurrency trading. Okay, so I don't mind continuing this call, but I think it would be a good idea for us to officially bring this Zoom presentation to an end. I will then start up the Zoom call again after I've ended it. And if you are an active member and you're available and you'd like to come and see how some of my business partners can actually tackle their accounts, maybe add some more funds to their account so that they can buy more dip, so that they can get out of this thing called the floating loss. It's really nothing negative. It's actually very, very positive because it teaches you, a lot, and it helps you build your character. So thank you all for listening. We really do appreciate. If you haven't activated your robot and you're still on the call, don't think twice. With us, with our team, with the support that we are giving you guys, you're definitely going to make money. First you learn, and then you earn. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's an opportunity whereby you can definitely fulfill your dreams. So once again, thank you for listening. And if you guys would like to attend the next call, which will start in 2-3 minutes, then you guys can feel free to click on the same link. For now, it's bye from me, and we catch each other around.